A real woman, even if she goes to work and you both go to work, she's still coming home to cook for you. Because she understands taking care of a man is longevity with that man. Bro, you want short-term relationships, they don't take care of the man. Then you'll think that you're doing something right, like, yeah, I'm winning, I'm up, I didn't cook for him, I'm a rebel. Don't worry. There's another woman that will cook for him.
Happily.
And happily.
Yeah, happily, yeah.
And she'll take your man.
Quick.
And then the girl will be like, well, she can take it. And but you're an idiot, so now you're single for the rest of your life. Because every man you meet, if you're not able to take care of him, he's going to want to leave.
What is a real woman? That is the conversation we're having in today's video. They are telling us what a real woman would do. A real woman, we work so hard. A real woman will go to work just as her husband is going to work and come back home and still cook dinner and still do the house chores. That is a real woman. And if you don't do it, you're going to be single for life. What a threat. Oh my God. I started at this video, I'm like, huh? The audacity, the confidence for him to be saying all this, so that I have to be a real woman. I have to be very real, so that when I go out and work, just as my partner is going out to work, and I come back, even if I'm tired, and he comes back before me, I must come back and still pound yam for him. I will still cook because I want to be a real man, so that he will not leave me, so that I will not be single. What a threat, you all. What is your take? What is a real woman? What is a real woman? That's the conversation we are having in today's video. I have your reaction on this video. Let's go ahead and watch the stitches together, and I'll be back to share my thoughts at the end of the video.
A real woman, even if she goes to work and you both go to work, she's still coming home to cook for you. Because she...
Ain't no way. Ain't no way that this is the caliber of men that is still out here in these streets. Absolutely not. I refuse to believe that this is what my heterosexual sisters are putting up with. Absolutely not. You're telling me that we've both gone to work. We have both slaved for 9 to 5, sometimes 9 to 7, sometimes 9 to 9. And I'm still required to come home and cook for you. When you have 2 legs, you have 2 feet, you have 2 hands, and you can do the exact same things that I do. You've probably even got home before me, and I'm still required to be the one to get in the kitchen. What kills me is that when this was a requirement in the 1800s and the 1920s and the 1960s, men were taking care of the upkeep of the house, the rent, the bills. Women were naturally the ones to kind of take care of the household. It's 2022. Men ain't doing that anymore. So why am I required to have these old standards, but you ain't bringing that to the table? Oh, hell no. Absolutely not. No.
A real woman, even if she goes to work and you both go to work, she's still coming home to cook for you. Because she...
This is a problem I have with this video. When you say a real woman, what exactly does it mean? Does it mean a real woman is the one that cooks? Exactly. Secondly, stop using the word woman and use the one wife, because you're conditioning women to give what a wife should give at a girlfriend level. You're making women do things that they should be able to do as a wife just on a girlfriend level, because they need to be real women. I have a problem with this video because it is all wrong. What about a man bringing out his feminine energy and cooking? Cooking is not just something for a woman. It's also something a man can do to nourish the woman. Yeah. I don't know if I make sense, but this is wrong.
A real woman, even if she goes to work and you both go to work, she's still coming home to cook for you.
One thing I'm starting to believe from watching all these videos where men are always talking about how they want women to take care of them, and also because there's a study that kind of confirms this, but I can't link it or remember where I got it from. But yes, if I could find it, I would mention it in the comments. But yeah, one thing you could easily get from videos like this where men are talking about how they want women to take care of them is that a lot of men cannot take care of themselves. And that study also talked about how men never move from one relationship to the other until they have somebody else that can take care of themselves. They are never taught to be self-sufficient when it comes to emotional stability and taking care of their environment. We could easily blame this on socialization and how they are brought up, but then we all know that they do not even want to learn in the first place. You are a full-grown ass bastard-looking man. Why the hell would you need a full-grown ass woman to take care of you? Tell me.
A real woman, even if she goes to work and you both go to work, she's still coming home to cook for you. Because she...
Now, I've actually been meaning to talk about this video for a minute. I feel like nowadays we're seeing a lot of men come on their podcasts, on their platforms, making videos about what they want in a woman. They say they want a woman to cook for them, clean for them, do this, that. And it's completely fine to have a criteria or things that you want in a woman. Now, what I cannot stand is hypocrisy. Often the qualities that these men will want women to possess are that of a traditional woman. I just feel like if you want a traditional woman, you also have to possess the qualities of a traditional man. And I feel like that's what a lot of modern men fail to realize. Where you are both working, you should not hold the full expectation of the woman to come home, cook a full-blown meal for you and your kids after her long shift. If she's doing all the cooking, if she's doing all the laundry, if she's taking care of the house, taking care of the kids, etc., then you gotta do your roles as a traditional man. Pay the bills, pay the rent, build a house if you had to. Just don't be a hypocrite.
A real woman, even if she goes to work and you both go to work, she's still coming home to cook for you.
There is more men than women on this profile, so I need men to explain to me why. Because I can understand why men appreciate women making meals for them. I can understand if she loves to do it and she just chooses to pick that up as her role when they both work. I can also understand if the man has a goal to work on a side hustle that he's eventually going to turn into a full-time income, so he uses up all his time when he gets off work to do that. But just the idea that by virtue of being a man, you deserve a woman who cooks for you regardless of everything else that she actually brings to the partnership, this makes me very uncomfortable. And I really feel like I want to tell women, stay away from this guy, this type of guy. But I need men to help me understand his thinking, because maybe I don't understand. But for me, it's giving red flags.
A real woman, even if she goes to work and you both go to work, she's still coming home to cook for you.
When he started a real woman, I knew this shit was gonna go downside, because these men are out here talking anything and everything about women, bodies they don't live in. What is a real woman? Where can I find them? Do you have one? Can I have one? What is it? When Bella Porsche said, pick and choose. If a real woman is not doing it for you, why don't you be a real man and do it yourself? Stop being a coward, okay? Be a real man. Do it yourself. Show the real woman. You can do it. Do it yourself.
A real woman, even if she goes to work and you both go to work, she's still coming home to cook for you.
You, my dear, are looking for a robot for a partner, or you're waiting for your mom to play that role for you, because a real man should understand that both of you are tired, and it's either both of you go to the kitchen and prepare something to eat, or you both order food from a fast food restaurant. Because I don't know why a grown-ass man like you with your grown-ass beard will have sense in this generation.
Men like this will always piss me off. They will always disgust me. They will always irritate me, because what do you mean by a real woman is a woman that will always slave for you, will always slave for her masters, which is you, right? She will work her ass off and just be working for you, just be pleasing you because you are the man, or because she wants to keep you, because she's afraid that you will go out there to go meet another woman, because she's afraid someone else is going to snatch you from her. What do you mean by a real woman is a woman that should always be working 24/7. She shouldn't have breaks. These are the kind of men that when you marry them, you cannot just sit down and just be pressing your phone to be like, why are you not doing anything? Why is it still not done? They always want you to always be doing something, be moving, be doing something, be cleaning, be cooking, be doing, taking care of children. They just always want you to be doing something. They don't want you to just have time for yourself. They feel like when you start having time for yourself, you're now too free. The next thing, they get you pregnant so that you can be busy with babies. These are the kind of men you women need to be afraid of. I feel like if you're dating this kind of man, just run, because if you think that probably it's going to change or it might change, no. For him to have kind of thinking that this is what a real woman is. Of course, in the comment section, some women were like, I will come back home from work, even if I'm a husband. Some women in the comment section were saying it, not me though, saying that they could come back from home or come back from work, even when they go, them and their husband goes to work, they come back home, they will still enter the kitchen and cook because they want to do it. It's not because they are forced to do it. Of course, there are some homes that they are forced to do it. there are women that are married to men like this and they don't have anything to do about it. They're already in it and it's difficult to get out. They're already in it with 3 children, 4 children, 2 children. They can't get out, right? Or they are planning their escape, or they are planning how to run away, right? Some women are in this situation, right? Why some women, they say that they will come back home and cook because they want to do because they find joy in doing, they find joy in serving their partner after work. I see that as something like, what do you mean you find joy in serving? I'm not saying don't cook for your partner. I'm not saying when you come back from home, don't cook or something. But the audacity that you think that when I go to work, we both go to work, and I come back home, you say, expect me to enter the kitchen and cook. Of course. And sometimes these men may even come back before you, and they still expect you to come back home and take care of the children, do that, and still cook and clean and still cook dinner. I'm not saying don't cook dinner. I'm saying if you are still okay to do it, you can do it at your own pace because you want to. If you don't want to, you go to your bed, you have a shower, and you go sleep. If they are hungry, they should enter the kitchen and cook. Or probably dinner should be eat out, or there should be like a day in a week that you cook in batch quantity and you put in the freezer, and you know that, okay, once we're back from dinner, this is the food we're eating on a Monday, this is the food, organize things. That can work. But when I hear it say that when you come back from work, you should cook, my mind is going that I have to start prepping. I have to start doing this, doing that, when I'm just coming back from work. And thinking that how stressful the road will be when I go to work, or how stressful work can be, how exhausting work can be. I'll still come back home and still make dinner. The same work that you went. And later on, when bills want to be paid, you will ask me to drop 50%. But when it comes to cooking and cleaning and doing everything, I am doing 100. You're not doing anything. What will stop you from doing these things? I feel like men that have this kind of mentality, they are one of the worst men to marry, because aside from infidelity, everything, this kind of behavior can actually shrink women, can make them to actually hate themselves and feel left alone and feel like they are, they've made a big mistake. Because if you marry a man with this kind of mentality, you can't have your life. These are the kind of men that when you marry, you can't even have a say in a relationship. And I feel like if you want a traditional woman, just like one of the stage said, if you want a woman to always be at your service, to always serve you and slave for you, to always, all she wants to do is please you, just because she doesn't want you to go out there and be snatched by another woman. If that is what you want, you have to give her what she wants. You have to make sure you're doing your own part, which is providing and protecting her. You provide for her, you give her whatever she needs. She calls you today, I need so $1,000 for this designer bag. You're giving her, and for her, she feels like what she can give you in return is to slave for you. Some women can do that, but if you are not doing 100 for your partner and you expect her to do 100 for you, you're very selfish, and you're the kind of man that women should run away from, because you're the kind of men that even lets women to hate marriage, because you all just feel like women are supposed to be slaving, I don't even know how to express it, because they just feel like women should be a maid, or wives should be their maid, to be at their service whenever, oh, go cook for my friends, go do this. Like, hello, what happened to you? Why can't you cook? And these kind of men are the ones that will tell you they can't cook, or my mom didn't teach me how to cook, or when I was growing up, it was just my sisters that were cooking, or they don't even know anything about the kitchen, because the audacity that comes from a man. And the last part where I was saying that another man would take you away, or you become single, I feel like he's trying to threaten me. And that's what they always do. They always say this to threaten a woman and be like, if you don't cook for your man, another woman will cook for him. A way to a man's heart is through food. So women will now be afraid, like, hey, or wives be afraid, hey, I don't want anybody to snatch my man, or so that they will not cook for him. So even if I'm dying, I will cook it so that nobody will snatch it. See, a man that wants to be snatched will be snatched, okay? And a waste to a man's heart is not food. It's not food, right? I don't know. Everybody has a way to their heart, but I don't think it's food. If you think food is the only way to your man's heart, that is happy. But don't even think that if you don't go out of your way to make sure your man eats, he's going to go out there and eat with another woman or something. If you cook for him twice breakfast, twice lunch, twice dinner, even midnight food, if you are cooking fresh food every day, if he's still going to go out to eat with another woman or eat another woman's food, he will do it. Okay, so you cooking for him even while you go to work and you're afraid that he's not going to, he will still do it if he wants to. It's a decision, is something that he will decide. So it's not something that you have power over. So these are just empty threats to make women feel like, oh, I don't want to be single for life, or because I want to be dating this man. Let me show him that I'm a good wife material and cook for him and make sure when he comes back, his house is sparkling clean. Someone that you're not even married to, you are already cooking and cleaning. And this reminds me of a video of a guy that was like, I can't invite you. The guy, the video went viral like I think 2 years ago. He said he cannot invite you to his house when his house is dirty or his house is unkept, and you as a woman, you come to the house and you will not clean. Definitely you're not a wife material. Definitely you're not ready for marriage. The audacity. You invited me to a dirty house. The fact that you invited me to a dirty house is disrespectful. What do you think? What do you mean that you invite me to a dirty? I will not invite you to my house if it's dirty. So why would you invite me to your house when it's dirty? So you invite a girl to your house when it's dirty. Your kitchen is messed up, different dirty dishes in the kitchen, and you expect your woman to start cleaning, or the lady you invite start cleaning and so that you can be sure that she's ready for marriage. The audacity. What is your take on today's video? Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section respectfully. What is a real woman? That is the conversation we are having today. What is a real woman that we have to slave for a man? Does that make us a real woman? Let me know down in the comment section respectfully. Is your favorite girl again, Maria David? And thank you all so much for tuning in today's video. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe. Please turn on the post notification bell so you can get notified as soon as I upload another interesting video like this one. And of course, I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.